everyone. So today we are going to go over World Liberty Financial. And for those of you that don't know, this is the coin that Trump has created. So this is now the second coin that Trump has created. The first one was official Trump. So we're going to talk about this and we're going to talk about where I believe this coin is going to go. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's go straight into this. So this is pretty interesting. So this coin has launched here on Binance, right? On the 23rd of August, I believe, or something like that. That's what it's showing on the Binance chart here for TradingView. But this is a very interesting case for this coin. So as you can see, the second it came live on CoinGecko, which was on the 1st of September, started going down. Literally, the second it got on CoinGecko, it started to go down. It's down 41.3% since it was added on CoinGecko. And then you come over here and you kind of see the same thing. Since the thing was launched, it's been down. So if you take it from the all-time high up here from the launch to where it's at now, and it keeps making new all-time lows, you have 68%. So it's down 68%. Soon it will be down 70%. So it is down 68% right now. And this is kind of common, from a Trump coin. If you come over here and look at the official Trump coin, you can see that this coin is like, this thing has dumped completely. Like, it's actually crazy how much this thing has dumped. 1.6 billion market cap. At the peak, it was at 8.7 billion market cap. At the peak, the price got all the way up to $73, and it's now at $8. And we are in a bull market, and we are in altcoin season. And this coin is still not doing nothing. Now, maybe it will do something in altcoin season. I'm not going to say it's not going to do nothing, but right now it's doing nothing. So we kind of already have the info to how a Trump coin acts. We know how Trump coins react on their launch. They crashed on their launch because the valuations when they're launched is way too high because it's tied to the president of the United States. And then eventually it sells off. Okay? That's what we know about it. And then on top of that, look at the soul scan for this. Look at the holders, look at the wallets. We also know that Trump likes to hold most of the coin. He has 80% of the supply. He owns more than Binance. He has 80% of the supply to his coin. There's probably a reason why Binance doesn't want too much risk into this coin, so they only got 300 million, which is kind of low for him. But yeah, he has literally 80% locked away inside of his own wallet. That's pretty crazy. That was the meme team allocation. So it might not be his wallet. I don't know. It's his team's wallet. Okay. It's his team's wallet. And we know that he more than likely owns the wallet. Okay. That's what we know for this. So this is a pretty interesting case here with that. And then on top of that, we also have the actual World Liberty Financial. So that was the Trump coins soul scan. This is the ETH scan for World Liberty Financial. And we noticed the same thing. The top wallet is 19%. It's a multi-sig, but then they have the unlock contract, the World Liberty Financial unlock contract wallet, which they kind of gave an explanation to this. So pretty much what I'm getting at with this is a lot of people don't trust this project. And me, to a certain extent, I don't, to a certain extent. So I would definitely say be careful with this. Anyone who bought in on this official Trump coin when it came out is down bad right now, literally. Same with this new coin, World Liberty Financial. Anyone who bought at the launch is down bad. Like it's crashed a lot. And it's seeming like it's gonna be a new thing, a new theme. But I will say, when the market starts to come back up and alive, when Bitcoin has its reversal and starts pumping again, this coin's probably gonna do well. I'm not gonna lie. Not the official Trump coin. That one might do well as well, right? But this World Liberty Financial coin, it probably will do well. It probably will. But as of right now, it launched at an overvalued price. That's why we've seen it crash so hard, because the price that it launched at. Actually, you can calculate what the market cap was when it launched. It launched at 55. That's where it's showing up there. 55 cents is where it got. So multiply this by 55 cents, 15 billion market cap, right? And now it's only at 4.9 billion market cap. So it's lost a lot of its pool. It's lost a lot. So I would say personally be careful with this project. It's probably not going to end up being not going to be a rug pull, but still I don't like the way that this project moves and how it's launched so high. I don't like when projects launch at such high valuations. Like it just makes me think, oh yeah, this thing, like just like in the stock market, when stocks IPO, they typically IPO at high valuations and then they crash all the way to the bottom and then they have to rally back up. Like look at Robinhood. Robinhood is a stock that I like to trade. Let's go over here. So as you can see with Robinhood, like when they launched, let's go all the way over here to the daily. So now we are on the daily chart with Robinhood. And we could see when they launched a little bit too high. They launched at like $84, massive crash downwards, as you can see here, massive crash, and it happens with every single asset that launches at too high of a price. Robinhood went down 90%. Right before it found its footing and entered the bull rally mode, it went down 90%. Right from $85 all the way down to $7. Robinhood dumped. But now look at it. Now it's doing well. So you might see the same thing happen here for this World Liberty Financial coin. You might see it pull back, right, and then dump. Right? You might see the dump, you might see it pull back and then have a nice recovery. But as of right now, it could pull back some more. So I would say be careful. Trump's coin, the official Trump coin, pulled back to like $1 billion market cap. This one right now is only at 4.9 billion. Might have some more room to go. I tried to make a Fibonacci for it, but it keeps creating new all-time lows. So it's gonna have to create another one. Now, if we're talking about technicals, if we're being purely technical here, all we can look at is the 15-minute chart because it's too new. We don't have enough info. If we're doing this, the percent R trend exhaustion shows that the trend to the downside is kind of a little bit over exhausted. Could have another uptrend. This uptrend could end up bringing us up here to about 25 to 26 cents to that Fibonacci resistance up there. So we could see that. If we seen something like that, it would be about a 50% gain from where we are now. So remember that possible 50% gain possibly, but still I'm gonna stay away from this project for right now. A little bit of bullish signals, but this thing could easily keep crashing. So I would be careful. But yeah, I think it's gonna do well. I think it's gonna do well. I just don't think right now is the time for it. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about some other stuff with it. So they have a new governance proposal. So if you don't know, this coin is a governance coin. It's a community coin, which means that they govern it together. So as a community, they have their choice. They do their votes and all that good stuff. Here's the official website. Yeah, they got a lot of different stuff going on for this. So you could check it out if you want. But me personally, I don't know about this coin. I don't know about it. You know, it's a little sketchy, Anyway, setting the record straight. There's a confusion around the unlocked Wlfi. So there is a wallet here that I was talking about before. I had 16% of the supply called the Wlfi unlocked contract, which makes you think it's unlocked, which means they can sell it at any time. That's not good. But let's read this. So Wlfi is not planning. It's funny that they had to literally say this to their holders. Wlfi is not planning to sell these tokens to the open market. This allocation is controlled only by community governance votes. The community decides how they're used, which means the community could decide to burn the wallet, all the money, which usually isn't the best idea. Well, it could be a good idea if they have money for marketing, but you know you might need to use that money for marketing. But yeah, the community can decide to burn it. They can decide to have it stored and locked and staked, or something. They can have it put into a liquidity pool. They can do a lot of stuff with it. All right. But anyways, that's that. Here's the actual wallet. They have 73,000 holders. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is all the stuff they've done since launch. Day one listings across the DEXs and centralized exchanges. 0 tokens moved early. Early retail prioritized above founders. Still trading above 20 cents. No, not anymore. Initial list despite $6 billion plus in volume. Yeah, it's not trading above 20 cents no more. No team sales, only pre-sale unlocks. Circulating supply 24.7%. Stable and future proof. Treasury well funded. So on face value, everything looks good. Face value, everything looks good. I think it might have some potential. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I usually be like, I'm usually like, oh, the next 100x gem. The thing with this is, in order for this to 100x from the launch price, like it would have be absolutely insane, like a trillion in market cap, which we're not even gonna talk about that. No. But yeah, this thing is crazy. I don't think it'll 100. I don't think it's a 100x gem. It just launched at too high of a price. But I do think that this project has some potential. But anyways, be careful. Don't be buying in right now. Let it pull back some more, because it probably will. You might be able to get it at 10 cents. You might be able to get it at 1 cent. Anyways, this is all I got for y'all today. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. As always, I'll be back with another video.